Outside the Box Reviews, we are looking at the NECA Aliens Wave 9 Hentai Tongue Monster. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I already made this joke back with the Prometheus line. This is actually the Xenomorph Albino Drone. This is a concept figure created by NECA, very similar to their albino alien from the original Alien film concept art. But this apparently is based off of something James Cameron had written about in the original script, I believe, and it's supposed to be the version of the alien that actually creates the secretions that make up the hive. They're the ones that imprison the colonists, and that's what this long, weird-looking tongue is for. I guess there is no actual concept art of this idea, but NECA took the idea and made their own version of it. So this is really the same Xenomorph warrior body we've seen many times before, but given a very, very strange twist. Because I've already reviewed this basic figure many times before, I'm just going to do a very quick rundown over the body, and then we'll talk about the unique accessory with it. As I already said, it's a standard Xenomorph. It's painted a kind of bone white, maybe a little lighter than a bone white. It's not translucent like the other concept alien was. And there's also this pink tone added throughout. It's not really showing up very well on camera, but there's little bits of pink throughout the sculpt, throughout the paint, that give the impression of a earthbound albino creature, which usually has those same pigmentations, or lack thereof, I guess. We have the very knotted alien skull up here, the eyeless face, the silvery teeth still remain intact. Right now he has nothing in his mouth. We'll get to that there in a minute. The shoulder pauldrons, you got all the tubes here and back. You can see the pink centers to the middle of the tubes. Even these rubberized parts get the same treatment. We have the headrest back here, which as usual is a removable piece, though mine's really stuck in there. And I'm not going to force it because I don't really want to take it off on this figure. You have the spine going down the middle, the rib cage here at the front, biomechanical arm detail, the nice arm blade that's a little bit of a softer material, the wide open Xenomorph hands with the 3 fingers or the 5 fingers if you just consider these 2 fused together fingers. I don't know, however you want to count that. We have the rubberized diaper bit here at the bottom that has more biomechanical detail on it. The legs look very similar to the arms, with those paneling going down the sides, with those Xenomorph feet with the 1 outstretched claw on each side, black nails on it, same with the fingers actually, I forgot to point that out. Then we get the skinny little tail here, ending with the little curved blade. The tongue itself really reminds me of the penis attachment to the Prometheus trilobite figure. It's very similar. It's a bendy wire inside here. You can see the holes there at the bottom. It's kind of this nasty purpley pink color. There's kind of some black wash put over top of it. Some kind of wrinkles up here at the front. Yeah, I mean, this definitely looks like what it looks like, that's for sure. And then because it's aliens, it kind of has a weird vagina looking thing here at the end on a curved blade of some sort, or tongue. I can't really tell if this is supposed to be a bone feature or if it's supposed to be like something soft that shoots out of this purpley pink casing. But either way, it's gross, it's weird, it's vaguely Giger-esque. Yeah. I think NECA did a good job bringing this concept to light for what it would be in the Aliens universe. Back here, there's kind of these weird little barbs on the back that kind of make it larger than the rest, and that is what pegs in where the tongue usually goes on the Xenomorph. It does take some work to get it pegged in there. I don't even know if I have it fully in there right now. When I first did it, the piece was kind of heated up from sitting in my car for a while, so it popped in really easily. And now that it's cold, it's kind of being a bit of a pain. But once it's in the mouth, it looks like some really exaggerated, gross version of the standard Xenomorph tongue, if the standard Xenomorph tongue looked like a giant alien dick. For articulation, it's pretty standard. We have a ball joint here at the base of the neck, so you can move down, up, side to side, as well as tilt. The jaw is on a hinge. The tongue fell out, but it's fully bendy wired inside, so pretty much all this purple part can be bent and moved. The arms are on pin and socket joints, so they'll go forward, back, as well as out to the side. We have a bicep swivel, double joint there at the elbow. You can also rotate there at the elbow. We can rotate at the wrist, as well as hinge up and down. It's a mid-torso ball joint, so you can go a little forward, a little back, as well as rotate side to side and tilt. Legs are on pin and socket joints, so they'll go forward, back, out to the side, as well as pivot at the top. Double joint there at the knee, which is pretty loose on mine. The legs in general are a little sloppy on this figure. We do have a ball joint there at the foot, and a hinge there at the toe, and then a bendy wire also going through the tail. This figure is weird. That's all I could really say about it in the end. It's one of those pieces that I've heard plenty of complaints about, in that it's a repaint, it's a basic retool. There's not really anything crazy, cool, and new and unique going on here, despite the fact that it is definitely very different than any alien we've gotten before, including that translucent big chap figure we got. But I'm not gonna recommend this piece. It's a cool curiosity, but as it has no real basis in the movies beyond just an idea in an early draft of the script, it's just not something I feel like would be that appealing, and the crazy design doesn't do enough to make it unique enough to be a must in your collection despite its obscurity. It's not a harsh not recommend. You could definitely still get this and enjoy it, but it does kind of just feel like filler. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, username Outside the Box Reviews. Also check me out on Facebook, link below. And until next time, this has been our Outside the Box Reviews. Game over, man! Game over!